So today we are going to tap our sugar maples and start collecting sap for maple syrup. So this is the equipment that I'm going to be using to set up two new buckets. First we have a barbed fitting. It's a 1/4 inch barb on one side and threaded on the other. And I'll be using this to put into the top of the bucket. The way I size the drill bit is just to hold the drill bit in front of it. If you can see threads on top and bottom of the drill bit, you know it'll engage. If you see the body of it, you know it's not big enough yet, so it's just a way to estimate what drill size to use if you don't know already. The next piece is a barbed T-fitting, and I got that because I'll be putting multiple taps in each tree, and that'll allow me to run the line down to one bucket. And then the last piece is a 3/8 to 1/4 inch reducing barbed fitting. The 1/4 inch will go on the hose, and the 3/8 inch will go into the tree. For drilling into the tree, you can see I've marked the drill bit to the right depth, and I'll just use that and drill. You'll see that outside. So for drilling into the bucket, there really isn't anything to it. You just need to make sure after you get the hole through that you clean it out by running the drill up and down through it. You can actually come back through with a knife and clean up the hole too. For putting the tap into the lid of the bucket, again, not much to it. The one thing you do have to do is push pretty hard to get it started. Once you get it started and the threads are all the way through, it's pretty easy. You just thread it the rest of the way through, and because we sized the drill bit so that it's not too big, it actually threads in there really snug. And it will hold up to whatever we do to it outside. So we're out at the sugar maple tree now. I just wanted to show you real quick. This is the hole we drilled last year, so you can see that everything except for the layer of bark on the tree has already healed itself up. So as long as the trees are healthy, they will repair themselves within the year. So when you're drilling the tree, you want to drill the hole at a slight upward angle. That way the sap will come down into the tubing. And I've marked the drill about 1.5 inches deep, so I know when to stop. Sap is already flowing in the tree, even though it's still February. And the key here is days where it gets warm and nights where it's below freezing. That's when you get most of the sap flow. Alright, to connect the tubing to the tree, since it's a barbed fitting in there, all you have to do is just push it together. The tubing that I'm using is a poly tubing. It's actually kind of hard, so one barb on the fitting is all you really need because it won't come off. If you put it on more than that, you'll really have trouble getting it back apart again. And then we'll connect up the two taps with the T-fitting. And I have a short piece here to go from the T-fitting. Down to the bucket. Okay, so the final product here, we've got the two taps running down into the bucket. I've adjusted the length of the hoses to make sure that, since it's just gravity fed, that it all wants to flow down into the bucket. And one final note before we move on to the next tree. Trees can pass diseases back and forth, so I have a rag soaked in rubbing alcohol. I'll just rub off the drill bit real good, make sure that we don't pass any diseases from tree to tree.